Okay, welcome back. This is a second machine for this customer. They just brought it up here. So power's on and got a good charge on it, or about 98%. I had to change the date and time. I didn't change the time, but what happens sometimes in this case is the internal display battery can fail. It's a lithium battery, and I do carry those with me. So I'm going to shut it off, bring it back up again, see if that's the case. So this unit's been around for a few years, few years. I don't know for sure, but just looking at the outside, looking inside the machine here, they are not leaving the lid open, so we got some corrosion starting. This gasket's gone. Also, another thing is chemical has been eaten through this dust filter. We want to replace that. At last, long last, we do have a debris trap, which a lot of the machines I come across don't have them. So this could be cleaned better, but at least it's empty. Coming down here, I believe there's a report of some leaking, and it could be any one of these hoses here. So we'll double check. Also, a lot of rust buildup. These casters, support casters, I'm going to check those out. Also, when I'm moving this squeegee with my foot, it's supposed to be spring loaded, and what happens is if they exceed the limits of the squeegee travel left and right, the spring may get damaged, and the spring's located on the inside. It's called a torsion spring. So looks like we need some lubrication on some of these parts. Definitely here, but there's just a little bit of debris in here. Again, debris, but at least it turns. So I'm gonna fill it up and take a look. Also, the brushes, I did talk to the customer came in. We need to actually protect these wheels with the wheel covers, just to protect these bearings. The brushes are getting really low, and it's time they have aggressive surfaces here. Skirts, replace these because they're getting cut right here. Need to lubricate the pivot points on here. Same thing with the other side. Missing this connector here for the fill, external fill. Alrighty, so as you can see, this cover that goes on top of this tank here to prevent debris getting in, it's already getting corroded. We're going to need to replace that with the seal because the seal's been infected with corrosion. So it looks like they are adding chemical into the tank itself, not using this. They are, but I think they're doubling up. And I guess that's fine as long as they keep the filter clean. Oh, we're missing a filter. Yeah, filter's gone. So they've actually taken it out. Well, that's going to be a problem, either in the short term or the long term. What's going to happen is it's going to cause problems down at the solution solenoid down at the bottom of the machine eventually. So we're going to take care of that. But we do want them to empty this out when they're done typically. So I'm going to go with the wet test here momentarily. Okay, we're starting with our wet test. turn it down a little bit. There. Put it at 1. So as you can see, the squeegee tool isn't centering itself, only unless I make a turn like so. Okay, so it reset itself, but it should actually be loading and tracking with the machine steering. All right, so again, we're gonna put on some new brushes, get the torsion spring fixed, get another set of blades on there because it's like the chemical. I do smell some kind of bleach, which I don't like, so we may have to work with that. So far I don't see much any leaking. It could be. So what we're going to do is inspect all the hoses. This is the solution tank hose, so this one's intact, so likely it's probably going to be this one, and I already see some evidence of it inside.